Time now for the morning rush. This morning, four APD officers are in the hospital, one still fighting for his life, suffering the most critical injuries. APD's Police Chief Medina says the officers responded to a robbery at the Dutch Bros in northeast Albuquerque when one suspect fired a gun at officers, hitting three. A fourth officer was hit by shrapnel. The officers returned fire, hitting the suspect, who's said to be stable this morning. The second suspect was caught later.
Investigators are looking into the connection that victims from a fatal crash along I-40 in the East Mountains have to the shooting. Bernalillo County Sheriff's deputies say that a person of interest was fleeing from police when the crash happened. Investigators say that one person died in that crash and two other people were taken to the hospital. An Albuquerque man is being called a hero for stepping up and helping an officer who had just been shot. One woman we spoke to says that her husband was in their backyard when gunshots rang out. Now, when she rushed outside to check on him, she found him carrying an officer from out of the back alley to safety.
He's asking anyone with photos or videos of yesterday's shooting to submit them to their online portal. We have a link for you on our website, always on KRQE.com. Erica.
And here's a look at this school day forecast. Temperatures are comfortable this morning in the mid-60s with mostly sunny skies. By this afternoon, we'll be in the mid-80s, staying sunny and dry all day.
A guilty verdict for the woman who caused a crash, killing a mother and daughter. Alexis Groves was on drugs, running from police in a stolen van when she struck Shauna Arredondo Bowling and her daughter Shaylee. Groves could face up to 25 years in prison after the jury found her guilty of vehicular homicide. Police are searching for the suspect they say shot and killed a man in an Uptown bar. Officers say that a man got into an argument with 30-year-old Lawrence Ansures. This was at the Ojos Locos Cantina. Well, according to police, 22-year-old Javier Vargas Vasquez opened fire, killing Ansures and injuring two others. Vasquez is charged with murder. Starting today, masks are required once again indoors in public spaces, regardless of your vaccination status. The governor says it's to combat the Delta variant. The new mask mandate will stay in place until September 15th. Erica.
Here's a look at the Metro Threat Index, virtually zero today. We are going to be warm with temps in the upper 80s and dry.
Americans who've received the Johnson & Johnson single-dose COVID-19 vaccine, they may have to wait weeks to find out if they should get a booster shot. Those who got the two-dose Pfizer and Moderna vaccines can start getting booster shots next month, as long as it's been 8 months since their second dose. President Biden plans to address the world on the U.S.'s evacuation plan later on this morning. The United States evacuated about 3,000 more people from Afghanistan's Kabul. 350 were U.S. citizens. The U.S.'s goal is to evacuate 9,000 people every day. In total, NATO officials say more than 18,000 people have been flown out of Kabul. Back here in New Mexico, happening today, Albuquerque PrideFest begins tonight at Expo New Mexico. The city's 45th PrideFest will include local musicians, food and street vendors, and a movie night. The events kick off tonight from 6 to 10 p.m. at Expo New Mexico. It will be free for all ages. Erica.
All right, let's get a look at that morning drive. Here's a look at the maps. They are clear. No accidents or slowdowns to tell you about right now. And here's a look over the Big Eye. We're seeing lots of sunshine. It is going to be a gorgeous day. Residents in Belfast, Maine are trying to figure out who's behind a 25-foot-tall duck floating in the harbor. This giant rubber ducky with the word joy on its front popped up last weekend. No one knows how it got there, but many agree it's definitely spread a whole lot of joy throughout the town. Welcome back. Here's a look at the monsoon meter for today. We are going to be seeing quiet weather and very limited rain. We're looking dry across the state except for a couple of spot showers possible in the far southeast. Time now for the 5 facts. We start with number 5 here. We're talking about PrideFest here in Albuquerque. It continues starting today. It will be at Expo New Mexico. It is the city's 45th Pride Fest. Will include local musicians, food and street vendors, and a movie night. Events kick off tonight at 6, run through 10 o'clock. And at number 4 this morning, starting today until September 15th, masks are required again indoors in public spaces. Fully vaccinated New Mexicans have been without the masks since July 30th, but now regardless of vaccination status, you have to wear a mask indoors. Places like malls, grocery stores, restaurants, and gyms, they must all enforce the new mandate. School districts were already following the CDC guidelines requiring everyone to wear a mask. And along with those mostly dry skies, we are going to be seeing warm temps. We'll be hottest on the east and south parts of the state with temps in the 90s today, upper 80s for the middle and upper Rio Grande Valley, and the low 80s for the northwest corner of the state. And number 2 this morning, an Albuquerque man is being called a hero for stepping up and helping an officer who had just been shot. Again, a very intense scene from yesterday near Dutch Bros. Now, after the 4 APD officers were injured, and this was after coming face to face with a robbery suspect outside of that coffee shop in northeast Albuquerque. Chief Harold Medina says the suspect shot at officers, hitting 3 with bullets. The 4th was hit with shrapnel.
Now, the officers fired back, hitting the suspect. One woman that we spoke to says that her husband was in their backyard when the gunshots rang out, and when she rushed outside to check on him, she found him carrying an officer from out of the back alley to safety.
Finally, number one for you this morning, one of those officers still fighting for his life. He suffered the most critical injuries in the shootout in Northeast Albuquerque. Chief Harold Medina says he was shot just above his bulletproof vest. The second officer was shot in his arm. The third shot in the chest area, but the bulletproof vest saved his life. The fourth officer, as you just heard, was injured by shrapnel. This morning, APD will also be looking into a crash in the East Mountains to determine if that has any ties to the shooting.